Hello and welcome to episode 43 of On the Dawntrail. This is my live Final Fantasy XIV MSQ guide and playthrough. If you missed a previous episode, you can check the card up in the upper right corner right now, and that'll be the full playlist. So we're cruising along in Stormblood, and I've been having some unfortunate connection problems where I keep getting DC'd, but I'm determined to stream this episode because we got some cool stuff in store. Without further ado, Alphino, Gosetsu and Tsuyu. Ah, Furious. Oops. Impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. As for the Guardians part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangsha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this crucial juncture. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave then. Lord Hien will be waiting. Ding ding ding. I trust you will cope in our absence, Satari. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Indeed. We'll do it. We'll do this prisoner exchange with that two-bit environment there. Asahi. Alright, what's this? Hey. Nutty! Shinken Guardsman. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Ah, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Oh no! Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he receives some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Furious, Alize, shall we? Fumu.
Open wide now.
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
You got him. You get all wet, you know?
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh no, she gets the cringe.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Alright. We're just here to make fun of Gosetsu? Okay, cool. A grand old time. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains. He will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land. We will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yotsu is feigning that, well, he certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. What is this? Who's speaking? Ah, Yugiri. Yugiri! Out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it is. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there in the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, it's good enough for me, and everyone else I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time, to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. Right. I don't know, she seemed to remember she shot up Gosetsu. It's a ruse! Hey. Oh, outside? Oh, the Doman. Where the heck this guy's at? What is... Hey, there's actually someone here. Wow. People playing on this server? Wow. Oh yeah, congratulations. I think it was yesterday? Was it yesterday? Or the day before? The Xbox beta finally opened up, so people are flooding in. Supposedly, anyways. Alfino! Shall we wait here, then? Lord Hien should not be long. Right. Uh-oh. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found. Daddy! What? But the Guardians will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak. It is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Great. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her into the boat. White as new-fallen snow it was. Is she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. She fled. Would seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come from this. Ooh, new stuff! Aiming copper! Woo! Don't mind if I do. Hold up, we got some new gear. Oop. Oh, jeez, I got... Now I have striking copper. Aiming copper, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, my stupid chest is full. Hold on. Get rid of some of these. Okay, some of these ones I know. Put this in the inventory. Inventory. Now, come on, baby. Oh, shnikes. I got the whole look now. Ooh. Can this stuff be dyed? Oh, it can. Let's see. Do I have any dyes? If it's red. Ooh, pink was nice. Oh, I gotta get some dye. I like it. Anyways, moving on. Again, gone like the morning dew. It seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hien, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surroundings. Alvino, will you take the road to Castrum Fluminis? Furious, forgive me. Could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Numazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Sold it. Oh. Cutscene, okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. Automatic. Love it. Alright, where the heck am I going? Right here? Nice. Where are you at, Tsuyu? Gyo-san!
Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes, if there is anything you care to know, you'll need only... a pale-skinned woman? I've seen no such traveler, I'm sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly-skinned Numazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance.
You're useless. Where's the other one? Oh. Where art thou? Where are you hiding? Inside, maybe? Yep. Gyoku! Songoku. What the heck happened to that guy?
Unusually pale skin? Yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallow east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction, for the most part. Her steps do not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her.
Thanks, buddy. Some of these guys you can trust, it seems. Did I find her? Uh-oh. There's some wolf people here. A Lupin! You see no signs of Yotsu to the north. Perhaps she is somewhere further off to the northeast. Perhaps indeed. Imagine doing this without flying. Couldn't be me. Oh, Shadowbringers is gonna be such a pain. I don't think they streamlined the ether currents there. I have to actually search for them. Ugh! Still no sign of Yotsu. Perhaps he is yet further to the northeast. Even further beyond! I'm getting real close into my here. We could ask that rhino beetle. Seen a pale-skinned woman? Yotsu is nowhere to be seen. Lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. She changed her disguise. Bamboo hat. Oh no. A cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Oh no. Yabai. Oh, Yigiti's here. Furious! Before you ask, our search of Kusakuri and his surroundings has yielded exactly naught, save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the Castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Found this hat. You look cool now. Dang. Towards Namai? By the Kami. If the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. You must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours. What? You would think the leader would want to go to the village square. But some leader you are, Hien. Oh, cutscene.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but What is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsuyu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Indeed. Gone like the morning dew. Give me them silver pieces. Alright, well, we found her. Just looking for persimmon. Fruits of her labor. Ah, that would have been better avoided. But at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. Huh! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way round. But let us continue on to Castrum Fluminis and our meeting with the ambassador. Alfino and Alize should still be there, conducting their search. Ish. Onward. Yeah. Dude, I want a persimmon. Persimmon. I've always heard it pronounced persimmon, not persimmon. The enunciation's a bit different. Eastern Ryurin Bridge. Give me my prisoners back, please. After all I went through, it's the least you can do. There's my friends. They're my friends. Let's do this again. seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador. Cutscene.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the selfsame spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Oh no.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
This dude's up to some shady stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I've sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. You have that look, Alfino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. Uh-oh, this is... Oh, cool. Automatic over here? Nice. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. Or so they say.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the Castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Oh no! Oh, there's more.
Help! 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 Help me!
Oh, the cringe.
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Tsuyu, a font of misery. You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu! What?
No!
What's he doing there?
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Please. I don't want to die.
Rip.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Oh boy, we headed for a conflict, that's for sure. Everyone's here. We have recovered the Nearest's remains, and will hold the cremation anon. But that they had never never again set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Yummy! Alright. Conscripts and Contingencies. Nope, cutscene again. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Guardian's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. That is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing back to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will step inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray, allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Jeez. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would require only a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable in the water. Assuming, of course, Russia can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Russia and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Furious? You can count on me. I suppose not. I mean, I don't really want to go back to the Ruby Sea, but... Well, that was enthusiastic. Were you hoping to join Yugiri and Alfino on their skulking mission by any chance? I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. Jeez, can I read? My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat with them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray, forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alfino and I shall be about our task. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. Let's do this. Getting a skiff, easy peasy. That's side quest material. You get? Here we go. Nice. Teleport straight there, thank goodness. Frick. Give me old ship. Oh, that's it. Now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma to the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of guardian ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects it would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now, we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mr. Salazar. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be recruiting strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? Got him. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Yen. The losses we suffered at the Guardian's hands are no secret. Since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below. When you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those of her planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, Doman Lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this Doman Lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it will be done in a trice. The heck's a trice? That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Got him. Making me swim. Oh. Well, well. I thought the rumor was exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. What reputation is that? I'm talking smack, huh? Huh? Rusho? Huh? Tensui got something to say? Okay. Anyways, where the heck is this ship at? Oh, other side. Behind me. There it is. The old butte. Take her out in the water for a spin. Go underwater and check these things out. A suspect. Right. Whoa. There we go. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Uh-oh! She's not seaworthy. They giving me a crappy vessel. You see no signs of damage here. Nice. That's good. The backside's all clear. Ihanashi. Oh, that's it. Aye, I'm the shipwright. Apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. On the port side, near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies. I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien! The captain sent you to inspect the hull. Come, have mercy. Give us this discourtesy, my lord. This is quite alright. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma. Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising. They had nowhere else to run. The Confederacy became my family. Someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Who is this? Rusho? Ah, Rusho. Captain! We found a small crack in the port side. We'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts, as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I've heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them. The yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead. I know this life is not lot, but he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he'd have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Yangsha or out on the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. When the matter is settled, I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Indeed. That was easy. To the Enclave. So sensitive. This cursor thing is so sensitive, you wouldn't believe. Alright, now let's go save some conscripts. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? We'll do this. Yeah. It seems Yugiri and Alfino completed the task before us. They've been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray to the kami these precautions were unnecessary. Ooh, what the heck are these? Oh geez, stuff I'll never use. Well, I'll get the dexterity one, I guess. Here we go! Let's do this! The primary agreement. That's a cool pick. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the Castrum. Onward. So can I, no, I'll just fix it up. Trying to find the fastest, most efficient way. Namai is a little far, so we'll mix it out this way. Take me to Ethernet. Yes, the One River. Going to the Castrum. Bye, Fang. I mean, two Fang. It appears I'm cursed to do all these MSQs at nighttime. I like when the sky is clear. Ooh, whose vessel is... Oh, hey, that's the Confederate vessel, huh? Just say, what's that ship doing over there? Huh, it's kind of cool. Confederate skipper. Your party is assembled, then. Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though, the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That, and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape, and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading dock. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Let's do it! Oh boy.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Yabe.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Leave this to me. A strategic withdrawal. Nah. Leave this to me, bro. Come on now. You'll all get tempered.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Thank goodness.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Yeah, get out of here.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty? I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong. Castrum Fluminis now accessible. Oh yeah, buddy. Let me put you in the... Oh, that's right, it's a trial. Well, tis a trial, so hopefully it doesn't take forever. Let's see. I changed some... Oh no, it's fine. Okay, yeah. Alright, here we go. Castrum Fluminis. Let's see how long this is gonna take. It says anyways, 6 minutes. Somehow I doubt, but I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, I'm waiting on you. Tsukuyomi. Yotsuyu. Okay, well, for now, later. See ya. We'll wait for this cue to pop. Then we'll go in and do this fight. This fight's actually so cool. There's some really epic stuff that happens. But in the meantime, what I want to do actually is, now that I have flying, you can see I actually have not uncovered the entirety of the map. So I'm just gonna fly around some zones and hopefully, during the time that I'm doing that, the queue will pop. Somehow I have big doubt. If I can even get in within 30 minutes, I'll be happy. My longest wait time is over an hour, like an hour and 30-ish, I think it was. So fingers crossed, it won't take that long. This gate's freaking huge, bro. But I cannot go past it. You know, it's times like these where I think I probably should actually roll into a tank or a healer. These queues would be a lot faster, almost instant. I wouldn't have to wait around. But then I have to do the rest of the MSQ as either a tank or a healer, and that just sounds awful, you know what I mean? Oh no, this one's battered by cannons. The fight for Domo is real. The Dairyo Moon Gates. Which... Okay, let's go. Then we'll teleport to Namai and go get that little bit. Then we'll head out of Yangsha and go get the other ones. Let's see, anything else in my journal right now that I need to do? Nope. Okay, yeah. I've already done all the Ether current quests, so those are not something on the list. I think the Valentine's event already ended. I don't know what another one, the next one is. Oops. I could do all these other blue quests. Yeah, I think I'll do that. If I finish unlocking all the parts of the map in every zone, then I'll come back and do these blue quests. Give me something to pass the time with. And you. Oh. Yeah, you. Gosh dang it. Really? I can go all the way up. Why is it so high? Higher! Yes! Map. Ooh! Oh! Whoa, look at this little place. Ooh. The plum spring. Sugoise. That's quite nice. Alright, Yangsha, complete. Let's go to, how about... Have I done the Ruby Sea? I definitely have not done the Ruby Sea. Go do the Ruby Sea. The Ruby Sea. Or maybe I have. Nope, I haven't. I got most of it. So that little section over there, and then... section to the right. That's it, yeah? Oh, and this one way down here. Gosh dang. Literally just mountains over here. Oh, there's a little inn cove, it looks like. With a green tree. What is this tree? Why is it so special? Interesting. Okay. And then probably all the way to that weird looking 10,000 year pine is what it's called. Huh. Those little islands over there? Probably where I need to go. What's up with that island? Oh, I don't think it's part of the map. Almost there. And touch. Nice. Okay, let's go to Tamamizu and then we'll float up. Get that little part down there. Tamamizu. Find a little bubble thing. Get me out of here. You know what I think actually be interesting? I wonder if I go into any of the main city hubs, Gridania, Limsa Lominsa, or Ul'dah, to see how crowded it is. See if there actually is an influx of people joining in from the Xbox. Actually, no, it's a beta, so maybe they're... Do they? I don't know. I should probably know this. I've just been seeing things on social media about how people are now excited to play and they're downloading the game and everything. About dang time. Tell you what. Boom. And boom. Done it. Ruby Sea unlocked. For the Dawntrail. I don't even have this ether net shard over there. Alright, we're past 6 minutes and still not in, so yep. Sounds about right, huh? Touch. Okay, ooh. Place looks really cool from the sky. Is it fingers? Yeah, it does. It looks like fingers, no? Come on, baby. This settlement over here. How are you supposed to reach it if you don't have flying? Maybe you... No. I'm sure if you go through the mountains or something, you'll be able to reach it. Whoa. It's empty, though. Where are the people at? Oh, just kidding. There's those two people. Oh, there's no NPCs up here. No, it looks like they're crafting gathering. No wonder. It's one of those hubs, huh? Oh, baby, let's go! Here we go. Castrum, Fluminis. That wasn't that bad. Less than 10 minutes. Ooh, here we go. That's rude. Okay, here we go. So, I know cool stuff happens, but I don't remember the fight at all. Oh, someone's DC'd in here too. Yabe.
Oh.
Let's go.
It's going to be a long night.
Let's do this. Be behind the prize. Torment unto death, tank buster. Looks like an AoE tank buster, so stay away from him. Conal. Got it. Torment unto death. Zashiki Asobi. That is a buff thing? No? Puts down fans?
Your end is near.
Okay, just don't get hit. Easy peasy. Not too shabs. Reprimand? What is that? Raid wide. Got it. Reprimand is a raid. Midnight Haze. Nandakuro. Oh, an ad? The ad? Yeah, kill the ads, looks like. We can put the marks on, that's very nice. Make sure everyone stacks in the stack markers. Good. Ashes, that's probably a big damage move. Don't want none of that. Okay. Kill ads when they appear, that's simple enough.
Your death.
Night Bloom.
All the sweeter.
Oh, no wonder we have somebody just... The art of the tank's just sitting there. Oh no! Why does it fade away? Ah, I understand. It feeds on my spite, on my suffering. Oh boy. Come forth, shades of the dead. Curse my name, strike my body, fill my soul with the blackest malice. Worthless excuse for a daughter. Nothing but trouble. Fonts of misery, that's what you are. Yes, my dearest parents. I was the bane of your experience from the very start, till the very end, excuse me. Ooh, we only have one tank, it's gonna be rough for him. Nah, you got this, you got this. Spectre of Asahi, eh? Fight like a life depends on it, sister. You wouldn't want to disappoint me. It isn't the cold-blooded little worm, always crawling through my rotten heart.
This cannot be!
Your pitiful fortunes can bring you no low. Xenos, you have come to deliver judgment for my failure. Cut me down then, surely it is no simple task. It is a simple task. Be gone. No! Stay behind me, Tsuyu. Oh, sick, bro. You have no place here. Gosetsu's so cool. Get him, Gosetsu! Tedious. You must survive, Tsuyu. The Kami spared us, and we can not repay that boon in death. Perhaps it's too late for me. There can be no redemption. A night bloom shall flower here upon the site of my demise. Alright, now you're done for.
In darkness gleams the spider lily. From mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Silenomancy? What is that? Okay, an ad? Oh no, it's one. Oh jeez. Okay. Everyone's on the black side. We'll start on the black side. Nope, we'll go on the white side. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I did it right. I'm alive. Oh, I have to go on the other side now. Yeah? Now.
Night's chill, shine petals veil.
Okay. You just don't want your stacks to get too high. I see. Easy. That's easy. Tonal. Don't hit the cone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not looking too good. Uh-oh. Woo, boy. This is not looking good, buddies. I wish I could help you, healers, but I can't. I'll take care of this. Silenomancy, I forget what that is. Okay, it's the ad. Okay, the ad thing, or this. So maybe make sure I don't get more than 2 stacks. We'll say 2 stacks. Definitely don't stand in front of her.
Your end is near.
Nice. Jesus, no. Not good, Gary.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail.
No songs. Embarrassing. Oh jeez, don't stand in front of her. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh no!
Yet. I'll grind you under my heel.
Oops. Ah, jeez. Popped the song too early. Oh no! Oh no! One more. Upper man? That was raid wide. Very weak raid wide.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh, sorry, we were a little far. We can do this. Don't stand in front. Tank Buster. Can't help you, tank. Right here. Command slight braid wide. Easy. Get in here. Daijobu. Don't stand in front. Reprimand, raid wide. We are struggle busing, aren't we? Oh no, range.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Come on, people. Over here. Over here. No, what are you doing? Ooh. There's a multi-hit stack. Don't stand in front. Slight raid wide. Don't stand in front. Oh well, you're doing your. Trying to pull the limit break and got murked. Oh, that is a shame. I tell you what. Raid wide. Pop these real quick. Should be enough to finisher. And Dunzo, baby. Too easy. You only need one tank, yo. There you go. Sorry, Tsuyu. You got nothing on me. GG. Good job, buddy. You deserve a thing. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked, girl.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My! Such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger, then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
It should have been mine. he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance. These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill. Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you. What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Ooh, here we go. Gosetsu will mourn you. Tsuyu deserved a kinder fate. Oh, no. I'm talking about Gosetsu.
He will mourn Tsuyu, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Lord Xenos.
Oh no, the cringe! Oh, great. Let me look at this guy's past.
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Asai, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
Yeah, big cringe.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
You have prevailed, I see.
She is gone? Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Or Gosetsu. Oh, there's more.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
I saw a vision of his eyes past. Xenos was behind this plot. Yes.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
He's a ghost.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Nani?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Impostor or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
It's true.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
This is your moment. I believe in you, Alphino. This is your moment.
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
I don't know about that.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
He's gonna take Alfino just like that? One of my main characters? Someone's gotta deal with the Asians, I suppose. Attaboy, Alfie. Your moment to shine, your time to grow. What of me? I knew Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning. Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice. She chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest. But the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Indeed, it would. Get me out of here. Raining. At last, they're home.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
No big speech, Yen? Come on now.
Ah, there you are.
Whoa.
Gosetsu, your hair.
My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels, Gosetsu. Don't leave us, Gosetsu. Nah, If you love something, you must let it be free.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Go forth, my giant friend. Everybody's leaving me. What's the point? Oh no, it's just us now. Nobody left. Ah, Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray, join us in the Ken Cup. I would thank you properly. Some rewards, Rewards? Lord Yen is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please. Get me out of this rain. I don't want to be soaking wet. The primary agreement completo. Oh, cutscene. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Say less, bro. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest, yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess, I missed him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the Kami had not been so minded. Even now, I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate, to deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl named Tsuyu lived among us, and that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Indeed! Probably more cutscene. Oh, nope, I guess not. Alright, are we leaving Doma at last? Alize, where to next? Under the Moonlight. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Ragos Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Indeed. Later! Have fun rebuilding Doma. I'll call upon you if I need you. Oos! Gotta talk to Lise. Great. Oh, brother. I'm back. Cutscene. Oh no. Scary cutscene. Furious, Alize, you're back. No, Alfino. It's good to see you too, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke... God, this had better be a joke. Seriously. It should be. Oh no. Concern. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald. I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Furious'. He saw the Crown Prince through the Echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him! It was Xenos! Xenos is alive! It was him! I say, it was him, see? It was Xenos, see? Yeah, see? Xenos, see? No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. We had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Gall's Gilded Halls. Whatever are you talking about? Oh, who is this? Who is it? Thancred! Alright, Thancred, my boy. Hey, my boy. Thancred? What brings you to the Reach? Alfino had me lending a hand at the Saltery, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on. Just until operations were up and running. Now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, I'd suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business. As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, we can manage it. Xenos is buried up on Bloodhow in the locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so as not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge until I get back. Let's go desecrate some bones. Find Schmitty Werben Jägerman Jensen. He was number one. Alright, can I just teleport there? What the heck? I guess we'll go to Porta Praeteria. Hopefully someone brought a shovel. I still have to unlock all these areas too, but at least I have flying! Imagine having to walk the whole way. Disgusting. Under the moon. Making my way down. Ooh, you see that purple star? Oh, there's multiple. Looks like you see that one purple star? JK. There's multiple purple stars. Interesting. Why are they so big? Wonder if Medion's out there, looking down on us right now. Alright, where's his grave at? Unmarked away from the others, huh? Let's see. These all look pretty close. Oh, yeah, I guess it's... Oh, jeez! Too far. This is it. Gods, he'd better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more of it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. We'd best be sure we are not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin? Grave digging, my favorite thing. You don't look too happy.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
No!
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
What the? Freak. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. I was saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body. It seems a distinct possibility. Once I put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was probably dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He is as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Raban needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Router's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones, then? It's past time we share these developments with the others. Indeed. Gotta go give him the skinny. Good luck with that giant slab, Thancred. Oh, we're just gonna leave him by himself, okay? This dude... Oh, thank goodness! Instant teleport? That's what I'm talking about. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Irion J over Link Pro and gave him a full report. Your Stoller's on her way, and should be here any... Oh, cutscene. Here we go. Let's do it. Alize, Furious, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Furious? Nay, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold, in the shadowy web of the Paragons like as not. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but... I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Under the Moonlight Completo! There's more? There's more. Ugh. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Yeah, so true. It's weird. This is before they changed into their good clothes. Ooh. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior Knight. The summoner is dead, and the right beyond repeat. Everything proceeding according to plan. every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of the star. Right. Uh-oh. That's a lot of junk. That's a lot of stuff. Hmm? What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. What are you? Have you lost your mind? Oh! Lost many things, and my mind is yet my own. There, on the stage, I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find the finale is but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. You got those sexy eyes for me, I'm telling you. Oh no. Oh no! Somebody stop him! Lunar cycle completo! Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Wait a second. Was that it? Was that the last quest of this patch? Wait a minute. Wait just a fully Barton minute. Just a smidge a second here. No way. Did I finish it? This is patch 4.3, eh? 4.3? No. There's one more. Emissary of the Dawn. Okay, I thought so. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alfino. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal especially. I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Huh? Really? Alright, I'm gonna have some tea? I'll take some tea, alright! Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Uh-oh. It is recommended to set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes and uh-oh desu! Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready for it. Probably goes to the restroom, but... Cutscenes, baby. Let's do this. Interesting. So the Tsukiyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalog of such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and listen and learn what I can on the subject. Fine idea. I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help them to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on etherology. The gang's all here. Greetings! Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Look at us, just hanging out, having some tea. Ooh, okay, serious music. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told me much the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony at that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Aramegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. Huh? If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino and Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft LXXV. Imperial Hypersonic... Yes. That guy's doing good work. Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. It's all to miss. Nay, it's just... I can see naught from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. Ah, I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would not have been greeted with naught but moms upon moms of lifeless earth. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Report! Under attack, sir! Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech? But who? All cannons return fire! Damage report! The main reactor's been hit! Helmer unresponsive! We're going down, sir! Damn it! They knew exactly where to hit us! All hands, brace for impact! Oh, jeez. Ooh. Alphino's not very fun day. That's what happens when you leave the Warrior of Light. Oh. Oh, yikes. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We've landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged, and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Ooh, I wonder how long he was out. Aye. Ooh. Okay. Oh my god, it's this quest! In the coming battle, you will fight as Alphino. Keep as still as you can. Master Alphino, might I ask you to search for survivors? I will see to our injured helmsman. My leg, it's caught. ruin. I remember the first time doing this quest, being just floored that I get to play as someone other than my character. I don't know what any of these do. Use psychic, heal. Physic. Anything broken? Why, thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yes, you very likely saved his life. Question of who would try to take it remains, however. Put these last few out of their misery. The prince wishes none left alive. Oh, good luck. Prince. They've not come to parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Okay, what are my abilities here? What is Tri-Shackle? Oh, it binds. Oh, okay. Hit him with that Ruin 3. Go, Carbuncle. I'm gonna stand in this. Get him! Get him! Come on, get! Let's get the small fry first, yeah? Dude, I'm invincible. Yeet! Small fry. Get yeeted! Doink! Yoink! I don't have any dots. What is that? Sword. Hey, stop hurting me. Hey, this place really is desolate. Whoever said Alphino couldn't fight? It was me. I said that. Oh no. I don't know if I could take them all with my one ability. I need more damaging abilities. No! Confound it. Not here. Not like this. Oh! My savior. What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. Indeed. Oh, let's go! Yeah, yeah, baby. Give me the music. And my ally here. Vincent looking mother. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Yeah! I have my pride. Oh, buddy. Take this guy. Yep. Don't worry, guys. I got him with my Ruin 3. You can count on me. Menacing Mercenary, Storied Mage, Maxima, the Neoteric, and Storied Lancer. Focus. Release. You are mine. It's probably... Okay, I'm safe. Don't worry. Got him. Too easy. I'll take care of this. By the Emperor, that man is a fiend. Cross formation, deploy restraints. What the? Uh-oh. Ah, a child's trick. Well, I'm going on this one. Nah, we should probably focus fire, huh? Don't worry. We're getting there. A little bit more. Oh, actually, limit break. Yes! Starstorm? Focus? Eh? Release! My thanks, boy. I didn't even notice the limit break gauge up there. Too easy. Duty complete! Usually it tells you to use your limit break. Yeah, why are these not voiced? My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a scion. You know of me, sir. I have some small history with your order. Daddy. But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity and the severity of your predicament. Oh jeez. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive. But you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking. And as for our purpose, let this be your answer. There we go. An Ascian mask! The face of our prey. Oh, what about your mask? Come get your mask. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay. Make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed. We accept your gracious offer. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Imagine if he said Shadowbringer. Come. Shadow Hunter. Killed a lot of Ascians. Only one white one though? Oh, okay. Dang. It's meant to be spooky. Who is this man with the power to kill Ascians? Oh yeah, you were having tea. Ah, this is intolerable. As much as I wish it were otherwise, there was nothing we can do for Alvino but pray for his success. A real report. Well, it is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I can make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. We should leave this to Thancred. I'll go with him. I lost something once. And how exactly would that be any better? I must refuse your company as well, my friend. Formidable though you are, the success of my mission depends on moving unnoticed. Unless you forget, you have grown rather famous. I trust you understand. That was easy. Fine. Just promise me you'll be careful. I've been sitting there the whole time. I've not drank a sip of tea. Drink your tea, Furious. Alize made it with love. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't that bad. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. But I will stay behind, as I have been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happen to include a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me, too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Indeed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Furious. With all luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alpha Note to share. Emissary of Dawn, completo! Oh, I can't move. I'm stuck. There's more. You've learned the emote Ponder.
And that's it, baby! That's it!
I think. Hold on, let me double check. Let me just go through here. Something wasn't right here. Something's not quite right. Yep, there it is. That is now, finally, the end of patch 4.3 under the Moonlight, or Unto the Moonlight, or something like that. Got some big developments to this one. Alphino is gone. He went to Garlemald, almost got himself killed by the Emperor's personal guard on top of the burn, and was saved by the Shadow Hunter himself, or the A Realm Reborn himself. Meanwhile, we're just here sipping tea. Know that Xenos is alive and well, and things are not looking good. But this concludes the actual story arc for Stormblood, and I'm now moving into pre-Shadowbringer stuff, and let me tell you, things get pretty crazy, and I'm hype. That being said, this is On the Dawntrail, my live Final Fantasy XIV MSQ guide and playthrough with the Xbox beta now live. I hope people who are starting to play the game with Xbox are having a good time. And until next time, where we get to go into patch 4.4 with the real juicy stuff. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Dylan, Veltz, I truly appreciate it. It's been a fun ride. And wherever you may be, good morning, good nights, and everything in between. Until next time, see ya!